Alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, it's the High Flyers going against Team Ballas.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now Etherington, outside Moore. Fires the three. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore. Oh, and the jam by MP.
And this sort of awesome dunk is just one of the many reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
There's a swagger out here on the court that they just possess, and they're not afraid to show it either.
Hey, man, sometimes with the trampoline, but I used to love going up and jamming it like that.
Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look. An improving aspect of O'Neill's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Bertie. Moore. Here's Rodriguez. He's covered by Gove. A shot from Rodriguez is no good. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now here's Bertie. And here's more from the arc. That falls coming off of Bertie's feed.
Game plans, they usually try and limit the slashing ability of Jaden Moore. So anytime he hits from downtown, there's a 50% chance an opposing coach is facepalming.
Knocks down the triple.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Now here's Bertie. Pass to Moore. Fires for three. And Team Ballers another three.
Like seeing Moore show he's got some fire. He's tired of being on the circuit.
From deep. Rebounded by the Ballers. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Here's MP. 17 points so far.
I know it's fun to just sit back and enjoy watching him operate, and that's what it looked like the D was doing there, just sitting back and watching.
Pass to Moore from the arc. Offensive board. And it's blocked by Gove.
What stellar defense by Gov. A big man who knows how to come up with the big blocks.
And here's MP on the outside. He's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10, shooting 90%.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Left side, Moore. Shoots from the baseline. The 17-footer. Gove with the rebound.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
The basket is good.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference in this one.
Well, they have done a dangerous thing. They've allowed him to get into a rhythm.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for High Flyers.
And Dunn picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Westerhoff to the middle to stop the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Smart pass to set his teammate up with a high percentage look.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Here's Summers. Pass to Etherington. Kicks it out to Moore. The tray. Here's Bertie. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you have to put a body on Bertie or else he will make you pay on the offensive glass.
And the basket by Almadawi.
Everyone is obsessed with the three ball, but you like your shots coming from in close as well.
Outside, Moore puts up a three. Rebound by Almadawi. And here's MP on the outside. Rebounded by the Ballers. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
From deep, it's MP. Doesn't go that time. And it's Team Ballers. Trailing by 10. Kicks it to Summers. Now Moore. There's the three. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore. To the paint. Here's MP. 27 points for him. Expanding his range. Nails the three-pointer.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Moore outside. Summers. Pass to Mahil. Pulled in by Casey. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now Etherington, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the High Flyers making a change here.
Substitution for Team Ballers.
And here Team Ballers have it. 15-point game. Pass to Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Berti. Here's Mahil. And again, no good by Team Ballers. Here's MP. They set the screen. Oh, and the jam by MP.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Pass to Pasco. Moore. And nothing is falling for them right now. Fires top of the key. Again, the high flyers.
MP.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
The shot from Moore, no good. The high flyers dictating the flow. 19-point lead, which is the biggest of the game.
MP.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Outside, Moore. Etherington, back to Moore. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
An absolutely great job on the screen. He removes the defender completely out of the equation.
A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. High Flyers out in front, running away with this one. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts. It's a one-man